Good evening, everyone. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance led by Trustee Robin Silvestri.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Remain standing at this time. Good evening, everyone. Before we start this evening's board meeting of trustees meeting for the Village of Babylon, I would like to begin with a moment of silence in memory of a true Babylonian, John Jack Conroy. Thank you. Please be seated. Resolved to approve the minutes of the June 23rd, 2020 regular meeting, of the Board of Trustees, and dispense with the reading of the same.
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So ordered. Please, let's go right into committee reports. Trustee Mary Adams.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Resolved to hire the following directors with regard to the summer recreation program: outdoor yoga, Kelly Walsh, $16 per hour; tennis, Gerard Gravina, $16 per hour; Ryan Cardy, $16 per hour; Science Fridays, Paige Bizdick, $11.50 per hour; Art Monsters, Kathleen Jennings, $16 per hour.
Motion?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So ordered.
Resolved to issue a refund in the amount of $260 to Anthony Pyramali for switching from boat slip number 2 at Boynes Canal to slip number 6 at Mud Creek for the 2020 boating season.
Do I have a second?
Second. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So ordered.
Resolved to issue a prorated refund in the amount of $406 to Stephen Yancey for the return of non-resident parking decal number 2258, which expires January 31st, 2021.
Do I have a second?
Second. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So ordered.
Resolved to issue a prorated refund in the amount of $406 to Cleo J. King for the return of non-resident parking decal number 2245, which expires January 31st, 2021.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So ordered.
Resolved to schedule a public hearing to be held on Tuesday, July 28th, 2020 at 7:00 p.m. by video conference concerning the special use permit granted to Daniel O'Donnell of Jody Girl Enterprises, Inc. to operate Trey Palm 16 East Court as a restaurant with a bar without seasonal outdoor dining. The public can view the live stream video conference from a link on the village website, villageofbabylonny.gov, and will have 14 days after the hearing to comment by mail or email.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So ordered.
Those are my resolutions, Mr. Mayor. The summer programs that we're offering, and thank you all for approving it, has been going extremely well. We have about over 240 children registered and enjoying the programs. And thanks for being a part of the cooking class this afternoon, Mr. Mayor.
That was really nice. It shows you another side of some of the boys and girls that were participating in that cook lesson that they had today. It was really interesting, and I think you're going to have that every week.
Yeah, it's every Tuesday at 1 o'clock. And Chef Dana from Sal's Pizzeria does a lunch and a dessert. And she has some quizzes going on about fruits and vegetables. It was great. And I learned that gemelli is also a pasta. I thought it was just a restaurant.
See that? And you would like to know also, Tony and Kevin and Robin, that she thought that orzo, right? Orzo?
Yes, it was orzo.
Right. She thought that was what did you think that was?
Rice.
Right, right.
What's the difference?
A true Italian, Tony.
Nice. Your mother's thinking of you right now.
You can tell I'm in the kitchen, Tony.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Marion. Thank you very much for taking over doing the modifications of the recreation program. I think you made a lot of parents happy, getting the children out and participating in that program. And I know you're doing everything possible with the protocols that the governor has set forth, and they're outside and
Yeah.
learning and doing, and that's the main thing.
The coaches, and thank you, the coaches and directors are outstanding. Just a great group of kids that are looking to help the little ones, and it's working. So
That's great. Thank you very much.
you're welcome.
Trustee Robin Silvestri.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Resolve to issue a refund in the amount of $90 to Gregory Chero for switching from Lewis Pond slip number 100 to Lewis Pond slip number 15 for the 2020 boating season.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So
Aye.
ordered.
Resolve to issue a refund in the amount of $450 to Kevin Coughlin, as he will not be subletting Lighthouse slip number 3 for the 2020 boating season.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, so ordered.
Resolve to issue a refund in the amount of $50 to Peter Curry for switching from Argyle Basin slip number 12 to East Creek slip number 99 for the 2020 boating season.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So ordered.
Good. Resolve to issue a refund in the amount of $2,893.70 to Loretta LLC for duplicate payment of 2020 taxes on the following parcels. 022-02-066 Alice Guercio, 582 Fire Island Avenue. Refund amount $1,523. Section block lot number 022-03-042 for A. DeCano and R. Ciano at 59 Yacht Club Road, $1,370.70 for a total refund of $2,893.70.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So ordered.
Finally, resolve to approve the following warrant for July 14th, 2020. General account, $504,185.83. Total general fund, $504,185.83. Trust fund, $4,971.43 for a total of $509,157.26.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So ordered.
Those are all my resolutions for this evening, Mr. Mayor. We are excited to welcome you and Head of Sanitation Jay Brunges tomorrow night at the Conklin House Zoom discussion on recycling in Babylon Village as a follow-up to the Story of Plastics movie that we invited people to view at their own homes. We also are excited to announce a nature talk with Peter Walsh from Seatuck Environmental, also via Zoom in August 5th, which will be surrounded by a goose chase scavenger hunt. So a scavenger hunt at Southern Pond, powered by Goose Chase, which is open to the public and free to participate in. All information on those events can be found at the Conklin House Facebook page.
That's fantastic. And I know that Jay is excited about that Zoom call. He said there are over 30 people that are already registered for that.
45, actually.
45. Wow. He's very excited.
Yeah, great. In addition, we'll be working over at the Conklin House with Position Stand Studio and Fitness Incentive to be bringing some mindful movement programs to the Conklin House lawn in the coming weeks.
That's great. That's really great.
Get people outside. Thank you. That's all I have for you.
Thank you very much. Trustee Tony DeVita.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. First, resolve to accept the resignation of John Farley as a part-time employee in the Treasurer's Office effective July 11th, 2020.
It's with regret that we are seeing John resigned, he did a fantastic job in the treasurer's office and helped us tremendously with the employee handbook and keeping up with some of the regulations that we had. And I feel sad that he's leaving us. He really was a great asset for us in the treasurer's department. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 So ordered.
Okay. Resolved to issue a refund in the amount of $110 to Scott Jankow for switching from Boyens Canal slip number 47 to East Creek slip number 16 for the 2020 boating season.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So ordered.
Resolved to issue a refund in the amount of $225 to Thomas Larkin for switching from Argyle Basin slip number 4 to East Creek slip number 40 for the 2020 boating season.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So
Aye.
ordered.
Resolved to issue a refund in the amount of $10 to Kurt Lutz for switching from Boyens Canal slip number 40 to Lewis Pond number 45 for the 2020 boating season.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So ordered.
Okay, let's see. Resolved to remove the eligible fund exemption from the partial listed below for tax for years 2019 and 2020 as per the attached assessors petition. That would be for 95 Wyandanch Avenue.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So ordered.
And that's all I have.
Thank you very much. Deputy Mayor Kevin Muldowney.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Be resolved to accept a resignation of Sean Tracy as park and meter officer effective June 30th, 2020.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, so ordered.
Be resolved to accept the resignation of Mary Lou Asante as a starter at the golf course effective June 23rd, 2020.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So ordered.
Be resolved to grant permission to the West Babylon School District to use Sumplins Creek Golf Course for JV boys golf team practices and games in the fall of 2020, and the varsity girls golf team practices and games in the spring of 2021 from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. This permission is granted contingent upon the timely receipt of the required certificates of insurance with the Village of Babylon listed as additionally insured, as well as a signed and notarized hold harmless agreement.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So ordered.
Be it resolved to issue a refund in the amount of $104.51 to Cronin and Cronin Law Firm for the tax year and parcel listed per the SCAR settlement and assessors petition dated July 14th, 2020. That would be for 521 Deer Park Avenue, tax year 2019-20, and the refund amount is $104.51.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So ordered.
Be resolved that the Village of Babylon is authorized to enter into a lease agreement with TFC National Bank in the principal amount not to exceed $19,236.36. A full copy of the text of resolution number 22 will be available in the village clerk's office. The funds are scheduled for equipment at the golf course.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, so ordered.
That's all I have, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you very much. I have nothing else except this information about Jack Conroy. As we conclude this evening's meeting, I would like to pay tribute to a man who is not only a mentor and confidant to me personally. He inspired so many. His devotion to the Village of Babylon was one of selfishness, passion, and tradition. We honor the legacy of John Conroy. As many of us in this community will remember him as Jack, he was born in Babylon Village in 1930, attended St. Joseph's Catholic Elementary School and Babylon High School. Jack was active in sports, drama, and the debate club. Jack loved to learn. He received a business degree at Providence College in 1952 and studied the teaching of St. Thomas Aquinas. Jack received 2 master's degrees in higher education, as well as an administration degree through Stony Brook University. After college, Jack served in the United States Air Force and was a flight navigator in the Starfire jet and served in the Air Force bases all over the world. Jack met the love of his life, Maureen Ann Hopkins, while working a summer job at Fire Island Ferry Terminal. They were married for 63 years and had 4 daughters who grew up in the same house Jack did on Lakeland Avenue in Babylon Village. Jack taught 5th grade at over 33 years at Deer Park Elementary School in North Babylon. And he also ran the Gifted and Talented program for the district as well. Jack was a president of the North Babylon Teachers Organization and administrator for the Evening Adult Education Program. Jack loved conversation, documentaries, news programs, sports. The Mets were his favorite, and all politics. In 1960, Jack ran for Suffolk County Executive as a Conservative Party candidate. Jack and his brother Don, along with other village residents, formed a new political party for the Babylon Village community called the Better Babylon Party. Joined together, this team helped elect E. Donald Conroy as the Babylon Village mayor. For many years, Jack was at the helm and forefront of the Better Babylon Party. Jack loved statistics, and everything was done with his pad and pencil, not a computer. He had foresight and relied on the knowledge, facts, and history and instruction. Jack was also an active member of other community groups, committees, and organizations. This included the Babylon Lions Club, Ancient Order of the Hibernians, the Hibernian Festival Singers, Babylon Village Historic Society, the Conklin House Committee, the E. Donald Conroy Scholarship Fund Committee, and for years served on the Zoning Board of Appeals. He was a man of principle, values, and traditions. He stood firm and was a diplomat on issues and challenges. Jack was extremely kind-hearted and always showed great concern for people over himself. Jack's love for the village of Babylon, its people, and the community will be sorely missed. However, we can learn an example that Jack has set: to reach out, care about those around us, preserve our history and tradition, and always be proud of this wonderful community we call home, Babylon Village. Thank you, Jack Conroy, for your years of service to the Better Babylon Party and to the Village Babylon community. Thank you for being my friend, my mentor, and all you have done for my family as well. Until we meet again, Jack, our love and prayers go to Jack's wife, Maureen, and the entire Conroy family. Well, Jack is going to be sorely missed, and each of us here tonight were touched by him. A great guy, and as I told someone recently, he really bled Babylon Village. He really had it in his bloodstream, and he was a great guy, and sorely going to miss him. Thank you, everyone, and let's have a good summer and keep safe. Be sure you wear your masks, make sure you social distance, make sure you be safe. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a
Thank you,
good day.
Mr.
Thank
Mayor.
you.